What is going on, everyone? At Blaze FM here, and welcome back to another episode of Battling with Bromley. Since we last met in that game against Whitehawk, we've picked up some form. We've only lost once in the past 5 games. We haven't been able to move up in the table, but we're looking a lot more solid than we were at this point 5 games ago. We're now 8 points clear of the relegation zone. If we win our next league game, we could move up as high as 16th. Overall, I'm just feeling a lot happier about the squad. We have been drawn against Eastleigh in the second round of the FA Trophy. They beat their opponents in their last game to qualify for the second round. I noticed in the squad report, if I can find it, I found it a minute ago and now I've lost it. There we go. In the team report, we're getting lots of assists down this left wing, causing us to concede 20 of our 58 goals. So I've moved Orbestella onto a defensive winger and set him to defend, and since I've done that, we've conceded a lot less goals coming from that left hand side. So that's been really, really encouraging. This is a team we're going to play today. No changes to tell you about. There are a few players that I'm scouting that I should be able to bring for you in the next episode. But until then, let's move on into today's game. I've brought Prestige back into the side over Fusini. Just a form thing. Fusini wasn't playing too well, so I thought I'd put Prestige in there just to keep Fusini on his toes. And when he is back into the side, hopefully he can do a decent job for us. This is a formation that Dover played against us in the game that we did lose in this 3, and they absolutely murdered us. We got beat 3-0. There was nothing we could do at all to stop them, which was just, there was nothing we could do. The top of the league, it's not a game I expected to win. If we'd have scored, it would have been happy, but a 3-0 defeat at home to Dover, it's not too bad. I've got worse things to worry about. Had we lost 6-0, I'd have been a bit worried, but at 3-0, some of their players are fantastic. The top of the league, they're in a red hot form. There's nothing we could do. Cook now on this right side. Can he get the ball across to Emmanuel? He can, and that is 1-0 to Bromley. Oh, I forgot to put on a goal action. Let me do that now. Hopefully you can show you this highlight. If not, I'll show you it in 3D. That's a great start to the episode. 5 minutes in, and we are 1-0 up. Cook with a lovely cross on this right hand side. Manuel with the ball across. Look at that desire to get back into the middle, to put this ball into the back of the net. Perhaps the defender should do a lot better. That is a fantastic finish, and that is 1-0 to Bromley. Hopefully we can progress into the third round of the FA Trophy. Unless they score from this, which they have. This is going to be a very fun game. I can see this one being a 4 or 5-0. Sorry, 4 or 5-0. 4 or 5 goals in this game. Elifed Aliou with the goal from just inside the penalty box, hammering it home. Grant Smith couldn't get there, and that is 1-1. Yates here with the board to some of their players. Payne, Yates into Constable, and he possibly should have put that in. I expect better from the policeman right there. Corley's been booked in before sending off. He's been good recently, Ben Corley. He's dropped off his yellow cards, apart from today, obviously. But he's dropped off his yellow cards. He's starting to stay on the pitch more, which is quite good. I might bring him off at half time, to be honest. We have got other options on the bench. Trotman has been very good for us when he's been called upon this season. Moving on into half time here. We've got a highlight just before. Orbestella, can he get the ball in? No, they're going to break off this. Aliou on this right hand side, but Corley intercepts it. Corley looking forward for Emmanuel, not going to find him. Parkinton's going to intercept that to Henderson. Henderson looking forward now to the policeman. The policeman's going to move forward. Someone needs to tackle him, and he's shot over the bar. Moving on into half time again. Another highlight. Emmanuel. It's Prestige to Rogers. Rogers, can he move it to Cook? He can. Cook can even beat his man. No, he's crossed it in, and Henderson gathers. Poor cross there, if I was going to say anything. Policeman doesn't get up and win that. Aliou to Reason. Reason to Yates. Yates, can he cross it in? Oh, he didn't mean that. That's an unlucky goal to concede. Did not mean that. That was a cross that he mishit, and Smith didn't stand a chance in that. That's unlucky. Very unlucky to concede there. Perhaps Smith should have been further back in his goal, but it can't expect him to score from that sort of an angle. I'll tell them they're unlucky because, quite frankly, they are unlucky. Just a quick look at the pro zone, see if we can spot anything that they're doing that we can close down to hopefully get back into this game. Number 29 here in the middle has been very busy. Good luck to close him down. Number 10's made a few key passes, but there's nothing to in this area. We're going to close down number 29. We're going to keep an eye on number 19. He's been a little bit busy. Number 29 can definitely get a bit of attention. I'm actually going to get one of our defenders to sit on him, and hopefully just close him out of the game. I'm going to swap these players around because if not, Colley's going to get sent off if I set him to mark him tightly. But if I move Swain there, he's not going to get sent off because he's not on a booking at all. Hopefully we can get back into this game in this second half. What was that, Smith? Got to be looking further forwards. Take your time on the ball. Reeson here in the middle of the park. Can he move forwards with it? Yates to Payne. Swain intercepts. Minsell now on the ball. Emmanuel, can he turn to Prestige? There's lots of space on this right hand side if you can find it. Cook back to Rogers to Prestige. Back to Cook to Rogers. Lovely football this. Long ball for Emmanuel on the end of it. Orbestella across for Cook. Can he beat his man and whip it in? He can, and that's hit the bar, I believe. Orbestella now, can he whip it back in? Akita on the overlap, doesn't quite come off. I'm going to go for this game. We're going to move on to attacking. We're going to bring Goldberg off, bring Godin on. Goldberg's been fantastic for us recently. He's scored a lot of goals, but he's just not putting the sort of performance I'd expect for today. Prestige is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Fusini in the middle. Perhaps dropping him wasn't the right decision, but that's my bad if it doesn't come off. Hopefully we can get into this. I'm going to actually try and harry them more. Try and push them up higher up the pitch. This is risky. We're going to go for it. We've got to go for this game. We've got to get into this third round of the FA Trophy. We've beaten Eastleigh already this season. They haven't beat us, so they really want to beat us. But we're not going to let that happen. Hopefully. Rogers on this right hand side. Rogers looking forward for Emmanuel. Doesn't come off, but Fusini picks it up. Cook to move forwards with it. He's beating his man. Godin, and that's a fantastic substitution. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Well done, me. Matthew Godin with his first goal for the club. And we are right back into this game. Cook gave a lovely ball in for Godin. And Godin, simple finish. Perhaps keeper should be doing better. Wearing his blue shorts and his pink top, looking fantastic. So Cook, they've got a Cook. Oh no! Oh my God! What was that defending? How long was that? 30 seconds? 25. About a minute. Roberts here. Smith comes through it, doesn't quite get there, and that is 3-2 to Eastleigh. Insta highlight, insta goal. That's probably going to be all she wrote. That's very disappointing. That's twice in the cup we have lost 3-2. Once to Forest Green, once to Eastleigh, and that we crash out there. Very disappointing. I am far from pleased. That was disappointing to say the least. The board not very happy with that at all. How is my job stability? 48%. We should be alright. We're affiliated with... I didn't know we were affiliated with Crystal Palace. I'm going to have a look at some of their players, see if we can get a few in. So let's look at the schedule, see who we should play in our next game. Should we go into February and play Welling or Guiseley? We'll do the Guiseley game. 2 more episodes before the end of the season. We'll do the Guiseley game and then we'll play Aldershot in that last episode of the season. So if you did enjoy today's episode, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, please subscribe to the channel to get all of my Football Manager content. Thank you very much for watching. A Blaze FM, signing out.